Hey guys, we just wanted to give you guys a update video about where we're at, and right now I'm having a little problem with my vision. We are at a softball game, and I was about to umpire a game, which is kind of a funny story, and my glasses broke. So yeah, I think it was time to get a new pair. So I called the whole game without being able to see,
Very interesting. And a lot of missed calls.
and a lot of people mad at me.
Yeah.
So but anyways, we just to let you know we're all settled in, unpacked, got everything in order. It took us about a week to do that. We got here on a Monday, and that Wednesday we were already doing a block party, and that was very interesting. We reached out,
Close to 100 people.
yeah, close to 100 people, 50, almost 60 kids and 40 or so adults. So it was pretty cool. It was in a mobile home park. Um, we'll talk.
We've constantly been on the go since we got here. The unpacking you see behind us and the cool arcade. Yeah. That has just been unpacked. Like I say, we've been on the go, so we haven't been able to get everything settled the way we want, and we finally got to do that. And so the apartment ministry begins. Last night we had how many teenagers?
Mm,
7 or 8 teenagers, I think, come over to the house, and we'd like to stress that we're in a one-bedroom apartment, and so that was very interesting. But we had a good time with them, and just loved on them.
yeah, we had a pretty cool time. We got to watch Tim Hawkins go stack chairs. But anyways, yeah, right now, like today, we started our field training, which was just getting together and trying to figure out a plan of what we were going to do, um, what everybody's responsibility was, that type of deal. And so I think we got that all together for the next couple of weeks. I think like 3 months we'll be in extensive training for that as missionaries, and just some things around here at the apartment. I know that we talked to a lot of you guys about that there's no community in the apartment buildings. Well, it was a lot more worse than what we thought. We just now saw just a couple days ago our first person that was on our floor, and we've been here almost 2 weeks. So there is really no community at all. So
It's been really crazy.
yeah, and we've been talking to the apartment managers. That's what we're doing right now about trying to get some activities together and maybe trying to build some community, meet some of the people that are in the apartments, and then from there we're going to go ahead and try to start our Bible studies up. Um, our first event. Do you want to share our first event? What we want to do?
We're going to want to do a grill out by the pool,
A luau
luau,
grill out.
and we want to just send out flyers or talk to people. Just walk around and knock on doors within the apartment complex, and just start inviting people to just come hang out. We have run into a couple of people that live here, although, like he said, we just saw the first person that lived on our floor a couple of days ago. But we run into a lot of people, and people that we run into, they always end the same way. They always end the conversation the same way as, oh, maybe we can hang out sometime. And so it's not that they don't want to. I think it's more of they don't know how to approach that situation. And so that's what we're trying to do. It's approach the situation on how to become friends with them, how to build community within this apartment complex, and then ultimately lead them to Christ. And so the biggest struggle is just trying to talk to people, get communication with people. And we kind of, saw that a biggest frustration has turned into a biggest blessing
An
with this.
opportunity.
Yeah, an opportunity. When we're trying to get into our building, we have two keys, and one is the building key and one is the apartment key. And the building key, you have to jiggle it like 27 times for it to actually work, for you actually to be able to get into the building. And it frustrates everybody, not just us, it's everybody that lives here. But I found, at first I was just like, man, this really stinks. But now I'm starting to see it as a blessing, because a lot of the conversations that we have with people, the introductions that we have, they start out with the phrase, I hate these locks. And so that frustration has turned into a huge thing where we're able to talk to people and get to know them and just know what they're about. So it's been really cool. So I encourage you to look in your life and see that, just because something may seem bad at the time doesn't necessarily mean that it is. God has a bigger reason for those things.
That's right. And so the key things kind of helped us out and meeting people. Unfortunately, those people are not exactly on our floor like we'd like, but but we will be getting at it a lot harder. Biggest prayer request that we have now is just the cooperation of the managers here at the apartment. That they say that it's okay for us to go ahead and start doing some of these activities and things. We feel like this is the best way to start trying to get people together and to meet and then introduce ourselves and who we are and what we're about. So if you guys could pray for that, we have a lot of ideas with the luau grill out, and so that is pretty cool. A lot of people are asking us how's the weather. I think that we just talked to Abby's parents. I think it's been 104 there. It was probably in the low 80s today, which is a really hot day. And
Hot day.
yeah, it's been in the low 70s, mid 70s, and but today was probably one of the hottest days that we've had. It's pretty cool. It don't get night here, dark time until it's like 10 o'clock at night. So it's
And it gets daylight around 5 a.m. So very, very long days.
yeah, very long days, and it's kind of hard to get used to because it's usually getting dark at home at 5, 6 o'clock at night. So, but that's just a few weird things that are going on with that. Um, Anything else that I can let you guys on?
Just pray for everybody's heart here. Just that they'll be
Yeah.
receptive when we're able to share with them, and that we're able to just love on them and not look at whatever lifestyle they're in, but that we'll just be able to love them like Christ does.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I think that's going to be about it. We want to also thank the churches that are supporting us financially, and also there have been some families to step up and say that they want to support us, and we've seen that. And just to let you guys know that that is a huge thing for us right now. It is helping us out. So, thank you guys for that support. We know that you guys are back home praying for us. We appreciate that. We feel your prayers, and we just pray now, God, that that God's gonna start this work up, and it's not going to be something that just hangs around for a year or so, but it's going to leave an impact, and maybe the beginning of something huge in the future that goes on from now until eternity. So, thank you guys. We love you all. We miss you, and keep checking back with the website www.boomercakes.com.
And we'll talk to you again, don't you know?
Yeah, don't you know, South Dakota.